All right. So here we are again in the middle of combat. Anyone want to give a quick recap? Otherwise, I will.
We are still investigating the murder mystery. We went to North Shore Trading. North Shore Trading was kind of an oozy end. And
That it was.
I forget exactly what we found. I think it was a maroon liquid of some sort, like kind of like a healing potion, but not really. Thinking it might be counterfeit. We realized that the death slices, I guess. The cause of death was by a curved blade, and we had, I believe, Urag has the curved blade. One of the dudes, this guy right here, was at North Shore Trading last night, and he said Urag sends his regards. So we found Urag, and now we're fighting him.
That is very true.
All right.
Straight to the point. There you go.
And then I think Morthos was copying some books for his thing. Meanwhile, during that fight, you were checking out some moon stuff.
Yeah.
Not sure if Heiveth, I think he was just back at the inn at the time.
Corin's
No one's heard from Corin.
Corin.
I don't blame him. We let him get stabbed.
Like, yeah, I think that's what, like, he got stabbed, he stayed in his room, I felt like he just ended up dying. Just ended up, that's what happened.
And
Check out his wounds, nothing happened.
I don't specifically remember whose turn was on, so a quick tiebreaker to see who starts out. Sound good? At 20, I guess I'm going to start with these guys. It doesn't matter, so. So we'll just start the turn order at one of these goons. So I guess goon number 1 labeled. Oh, I have the correct minis now, whatever. So he is going to, let's see, he's just going to come up to here. I'm going to make an attack against you around that corner. And where is he? His dagger, 19.
Oh shit, that is.
It's just a little dagger. Does 5 though. But it is your turn.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna use shape water, and the water around 5 cubes for me. I'm gonna just. Like,
So that's your range, or is that how much, or is it does like a 5 foot?
Yeah, it fits in a. 5
Okay,
foot
5 by 5 cube. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna capture him in the water, just like move it all and just.
And is there a save of some sort, or an attack roll?
It doesn't say any kind of roll. It just says
Really?
lasts for an hour.
What is it?
Oh.
Yeah, that's up to you because it just says that you can like shape it to whatever you want.
Shape water. Choose an area of water that you can see. Change the flow. This doesn't have enough to, can't cause damage. It can form into simple shapes.
Freeze.
You can change the color and opacity. You can freeze the water if there are no creatures in it.
So you can't play.
Yeah, you can't trap him.
You could maybe attempt to like obscure their vision by putting like a wall kind of water between you two,
Okay.
so that it would be difficult for them to see you while they're trying to hit you.
I'll do that.
Then we'll say that.
Yeah,
So
that's right. Cool.
let's use, I don't think I have anything with a 10, so have like a little wall of water there. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. So I will say that there's no line of sight currently unless they decide to move through the wall or into it, essentially. So
Yeah.
you're basically placing it in that other square, if that's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so now we are to Heiveth. So
Okay.
what will Heiveth do?
I don't have any of his abilities, so I'm just gonna say he's gonna use his battle axe.
Yeah, there's no one dead around, so he's probably just gonna do that.
Perfect. To that one.
Okay.
Number 2 here. 16.
Doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Okay.
And then we are at the number 2 guy who's behind you, and he is
Number 2 or 3?
or 3, the second goon. This is the leader dude.
Yeah, that's Urag. Okay.
All right. So he's gonna attack with his dagger for 10.
Nope.
Nope. No good. And then we are back to Thanean.
So I'm just gonna move right here so that nobody's flanking me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to use
And I think you're still poisoned as well, if I remember right.
yeah, but I have resistance against poison damage. So
Oh, it wasn't damage, it was just poison, the effect poisoned.
What is the effect poison?
Poison does... A poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks
Attack roll
until you save for it. So you get to save for that right now.
Okay. Constitution, right?
Yes. No good.
Okay. I am going to cast Scorching Ray. I can hurl 3 rays of fire.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 1 at this guy.
Save. Or is it attack roll?
It's an attack.
Okay.
Range spell attack. That is a 10.
It hits that box right over his shoulder.
Sick. I'll turn my attention to Urag and throw one at him.
Okay.
15.
That does not hit. Goes over his shoulder, hits the little water image thing. It maintains itself.
And I'll throw the last one at Urag too.
Okay. That one hits.
Perfect. And then 2d6.
Something. All right.
6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. All right, so like Urag, he definitely takes a big hit there, and you see some blood coming out from kind of like where you hit him, and he's definitely looks like he's wincing in pain.
Good.
And now it's his turn. So let's see, what is Urag gonna do? He is going to he is gonna disengage here. And half movement. He just wants to get it back around there. That's all he wants to do. And then, would it be legal for him to make an attack? That's the question.
Oh, the bonus action. Right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking because he has multiple attacks, so I'm just wondering if he would have to make or if the disengage would nullify everything.
Gotcha.
I'm just thinking. He's not doing anything crazy. He's just throwing a dagger at you, so I'm gonna let him do it. It's gonna miss though. And there goes the dagger.
Cool.
So now we are back to the guy with the waterfall. So he's gonna actually try to strike you through the waterfall. Disadvantage though, he can't see you really. I don't even roll a second time. Well, unless it's a 1. Check for a 1, I guess he had a 2. If it's a 5, no. So that's no good. Then we are to you.
Okay. I am going to do ice knife at these 2 over here.
Okay, it's like a cone or something?
Yeah. 60 feet. I'm making range spell. Yeah, so it's up to 60 feet. And they have to make a range spell attack.
Wait, is it a cone or is it up to
No.
60 feet
No, it's
range?
just-
She
just-
throws
just
a
a
knife.
Okay,
It
okay.
explodes, and so it hits anybody.
Okay, like in burst? Or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it does 1d10 to the target and
Uh-huh.
then like a d6 or
Two-
something.
2d6.
To adjacent?
If they miss their dexterity saving.
Can you
and-
throw it at that one so that I'm not in
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
throwing it at Urag. And it's with the target and each creature within 5 feet. So are you in 5 feet?
the... No.
If you target the top one, you'll only hit these 2. But if you target him, you'll hit all three
Yeah,
of them.
I'm gonna hit.
Yeah,
hit
the
one.
number 2 labeled one.
Yeah, I got it. Come on.
Which is the harder one to hit.
Wisdom plus proficiency.
10.
Nope.
But
Does it matter if it misses? Is there any effect?
hit or miss, the
Hit or
shards
miss.
explode, so I still get 2d6. But they have to make their dexterity saving throw.
So there's an attack roll and there's a dex save?
Yeah, because it's like the first one is just hitting the target with the arrow. I mean,
So
not the arrow,
no,
but the
that
knife.
didn't.
But
So then if it missed, then did none of them have to save?
it still explodes, so it's like the shards of ice. So they have to make dexterity saving throw after that.
Okay, but they're taking no damage if they make this, I feel like, because you missed the attack. But I'd have to look at that.
Okay.
It's
That makes sense.
I think
Alright.
it's half damage on a save.
Yeah, it'll be half regardless.
Then why are we making the attack roll if it didn't, or is that
because
additional
It's
damage?
to do a d10 on the initial strike.
Oh, okay, okay,
Plus the burst
okay.
when it shoots
Okay.
out.
So Urag makes it for sure. 17 plus 11. And then the other guy probably not. What's the DC for it?
Which one is this?
8
Dexterity,
plus-
right?
Yeah. 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
No, the second guy didn't make it for sure. So what's the damage?
8.
8 damage. Guy at number 2 goes down.
Oh, good.
Or I mean number 3.
Okay.
Forgot that they flipped. Or you just take him off.
Yeah.
He's not a threat.
I was like, I normally flip them over.
Uh-oh.
There's another guy there.
It's the worst guy.
You're like, oh, somebody's totally different.
And then what was the damage again? 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Urag is basically taking a knee at this point.
I think we need to keep him alive anyway. If that's what you.
But now we have the other bad guy right there. I think seeing this turn of events, I think he might try to get out of there maybe.
Will I still have an attack of opportunity despite the wall?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
I guess you would, but it would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, because my spirit won't go through. Yep.
So let's see. How does he want to leave is kind of the question. Actually, if he disengages, he doesn't have to worry about that. So he is going to actually disengage. So you don't get that. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then as a bonus action, he's going to dash. And if you wish to chase, he's in that alleyway for this round.
No. Like,
Or potentially a ranged attack or something like that.
Yeah. I know who we're after. We're after Urag.
Yes.
We still have him.
So now we are actually at the top of the round. So now it is Thanean. Or actually, did he go?
I think it was first.
Did I skip him? Yeah, I skipped him. So if he wanted to, he could either attack him or continue that way. Would he have attacked this guy before he would have done that? That's the
No, I
question.
think he prioritizes
Okay. Okay.
main targets. So, I think he's going to attack with his battle axe again.
Okay.
19.
That's a hit.
Uh, 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. So Urag is taken down, and he's pretty much dying now on the ground of the dank alleyway, as we called it.
Good.
This dispels.
Yeah, I got mine.
So I have Spare the Dying as a cantrip. We want him alive, so I'm gonna just stabilize him.
Like 1 hit point kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
so he doesn't have to make death saves.
Okay, so he will be at 1 hit point for all intents and purposes and alive. So I'll give him his 1 hit point. And he's just laying there for the most part, just.
Is he conscious?
Yes, but he's not opening his eye. Like he's rolling around in pain, kind of
Gotcha.
thing. You know that kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
oh, it hurts so much.
Was
I'll
he
talk
using
to
a
him.
curved blade?
Yeah, he's been attacking with a scimitar.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is just drag him to the keep.
Do we have any kind of rope? Do you have any rope?
I don't have any rope.
Yeah, because he's definitely gonna try to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I use Thorn Whip and kind of put it where? But man, he's on one.
But you'll damage him and then knock him out and then drag him 10 feet or whatever. And
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
You know, I think we're.
is anyone restraining him right now? Or?
No, we're all just kind of standing over him. We're figuring out what to do.
Yeah, I put my spear like the
Threatening him, yes.
Yeah, just put my spear in front of his face.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Come on. Shit. Drop my spear.
No, you don't drop it. You're just like.
Are you okay?
Just poking him.
Just not scaring. He's not even phased.
Is there any way I can just like kick him unconscious without doing like immeasurable death harm to him?
You could. I don't know the exact ruling, but I'll say you could do like some subdual damage that
Okay.
would put him unconscious,
yeah,
at least
I
for a
don't-
time.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna.
It's not gonna be for the day, but it'll give you time. if
Yeah,
you-
just enough to where we could like find a guard or something.
Okay.
I think Heiveth can carry him. He's big.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but if he wakes up, I'd rather a guard be there. So at least they know.
Yeah.
So, do I gotta roll for something? Just to make sure.
Yes, you're gonna have to attack him,
Okay.
and he is.
11.
Yeah, so he's dodging. You're trying to punch down on the ground.
I
Can I
got
use?
stubby legs. I can't lift that high.
Can I use my club?
Well, actually, you know what? You have advantage because you have all that.
Okay.
You're all surrounding him, so you get
Okay.
more before you.
Ah, shit.
And you're gonna hit him with a club.
Hit him with the-
Okay.
Careful.
Don't do too much damage.
Careful.
9, 11.
No.
I just hit his shin. I couldn't hit him.
You know, we'll just start dragging him. This is taking too long.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
All right, so you'll have to do a strength check.
Okay.
But actually, you could probably, I assume Heiveth would probably help you out, so like advantage.
We'll both be doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So. We both roll 9s. That's weird. I think he has a +4 to strength. So I rolled an 11. He rolled a 13.
I got a 19.
He's got 18.
I got 19.
Oh, you're 19. So you're dragging him, but then you manage to like trip his leg out or something. So like you've knocked him off balance, and you've got a hold of him now. At least.
Alright.
Okay, so he's not struggling.
Why don't you run ahead to try to find a guard, and we'll like keep him here.
Okay, so I go off and I look further.
Okay, so just investigation.
Okay,
It's funny because I think like Morthos has like chains and ropes and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
but he's
cool. He had everything, Jesus. 8.
So like there's not as many in this part of town. But you could find one. It just might take a little bit of time. You'd have to get to more of a little bit out of this kind of part of the docks.
Yeah, I go
As far as you need to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the meantime, what's going on over here? He's gonna try to break loose.
Okay.
Not very much. 10. You get advantage.
20.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Okay. I mean, I have hold person in case he actually tries anything.
He'll be like,
Which is up to 1 minute, so we'll figure something out.
hold him and just club him.
you have a
I
hammer.
have a hammer. That's not
It's hammer time.
So Heiveth is a very stoic, very quiet man. So I make some sort of dwarvish quip to him, and he goes, "Yeah," and back to her.
All right,
That was so quick.
so you find a guard, and what seems to be the trouble?
We have the murderer that the emperor.
Just the counselor guy.
Yeah, the counselor was looking for with Sir Rondel's death. We need somebody's help to bring him to justice.
Is he currently there a fight in progress? Do we need to get more guards to help win the fight?
The fight's over. He's just a little heavy.
Oh, you're putting up a bit of a fight.
Yes,
Okay, I think just one person will do.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Let's bring one more. Let's just have some fun. Let's bring one
Okay.
more.
Okay. So you're gonna go follow the guard and track down someone else. He has no trouble finding another one. Actually, we're going to see if I can make a perception check, actually.
Okay. Both of us?
Yes, you both get one.
I got 11, and he would have got 7 plus something. Let's
Okay.
call it 10.
All right, so Urag is going to attempt to pull something out of his pocket. So let's see. And he does. And there's like this, because you kind of have him by the shoulders, but his hands were free, let's say.
Sure.
And he throws this small green stone, let's see how far, let's say maybe D6. 5 squares ahead, and then you just don't feel anything in your arms, there's just a puff of smoke. And he's gonna be 5, just 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you want the guard? And I think I have another guard somewhere. There's a second guard coming to save the day. So
Okay.
he is, and so that's action. And then on that way, he does pick up his dagger on the way out and put it back in his belt.
Okay.
That's where he is at.
Cool. And since I'm on top of the box there,
Great
I
line
can
of sight.
see him.
Yes.
So I'm going to cast Hold Person on
All
him.
right.
Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Not even close.
Perfect. So he is held up to 1 minute.
Okay. We got 10 rounds of him
Yeah.
standing there.
Well, I guess each round he can make another attempt.
Okay.
But
So you.
then he'll
so-
come over and kind of grab him. So.
Okay. So then there still will be a strength thing, but I guess he'll have like, how does that work with him?
It's the wisdom saving throw against the hold person, and then a strength grapple against Heiveth.
Okay. So 15 versus.
15 for
So.
that's the DC for the.
Oh no! I already
for-
rolled.
oh,
He already failed
yeah,
hold
yeah,
person,
roll.
but I'm saying, is it an auto grapple, or is he still gonna
Well,
grapple save?
Well, I mean, he just can't move, so like just at the next point so he needs to break out of the wisdom.
Okay, so it
Break
just,
out of the hold person first, and then roll for the grapple.
actually, what is the condition that he is when he has hold person? What is the condition?
The condition.
I can read it right here. Is it restrained? Is it?
Paralyzed.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's different. Paralyzed, incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically fails strength,
Yeah.
so he just auto grapples, and and everything has advantage against him. So it just auto grapples.
So then, at the beginning of each turn, he can make a new wisdom saving throw to get out of that, but then he need to strength grapple out of Heiveth grapple.
Yeah. All right. So let's give him a few tries to escape. No good. 20. So that he broke the spell, but that doesn't mean he breaks the grapple. So
Yeah.
this is versus Heiveth. Oh, that's pretty good. Beat a 22
Yeah, you get that.
or no, 21. I mean.
Yeah.
All right. So that only means that he can now move. So, but at this point we have
That was 4 rounds of it. Yeah.
you have arrived in the alleyway.
Okay.
So you're flanked by the guards, so you can be nice and cool.
No. Ooh.
Oh, look at the hoity-toity elf with the guards!
Why are you up on a box?
I was up on a box when you left.
Okay. You look tall.
I am tall.
So he's gonna squeeze through here, and he's gonna dash it, and there's gonna be attack of opportunity, and this is whether this will be a chase or not. Don't kill him. 10. That does not hit. So he's about there, like a square off, let's say.
Okay.
And now you've entered, so let's you may act.
Okay.
And the guards are pretty much gonna follow you, I assume.
Follow my lead. Okay. So I say he went this way. And,
All right. These guards, they just hear that. They're just like. So they've caught up,
Okay.
but they can't make an attack with their dash.
Okay. I mean, they really just cluttered that whole area, so I'm gonna just at least be like here.
Do you have a range thing? You might be able to.
Well, I don't know.
Is Thornwood? Do you have to see them for Thornwood?
You can get a line of sight, I believe. You can get right here.
Yeah, Heiveth can, you can move past
Okay.
them.
Yeah, it just it's a question of whether you need to jump or not. You started over here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
You'd have to make a dexterity jump because otherwise this is going to be difficult terrain.
Okay.
So you have to not fall in the water.
Fell in the water.
Well, that worked.
But anyways, so now we're back to Thanean. Do you have something? You have another hold person? That would end this pretty quickly.
But it's line of sight, and
I think you can.
no.
And I can say you can squeeze around that corner. I think that's fine. He's going to allow you to,
Okay. Yeah. Then wisdom saving throw.
All right. 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that fails. I'm out of ideas, but I believe Heiveth came in that way, so he would know
Where
out of here.
he's going. All right.
Exactly.
So he's going to try to round. So
He's just gonna dash.
we can say he's to the end of the board just for, that purpose. And then that was, so now it is his turn. So let's see, he's running pretty fast down this alley. No problems there, so we'll say he's out on the street. But the guards, actually it's kind of, I would do a opposed athletics check with him, so see if the guards can do any better.
Come on.
But he does it too, so they have caught up with him, so we'll have a quick strength. He's got 6. Guards got 6. I'll just re-roll for 15 and 16. Okay, they've gotten a hold of him. They've tackled him down over here in the street. As Heiveth makes his way around, I assume you guys are giving chase. So we got a couple of guards, got him on the ground.
I got out the water.
Yeah, I actually needed to help her up first, and then we'll go.
Yeah,
Very bumbly.
All right, so now they have equipment to do this properly. That they're guards. They've got him all nice and up. So thank you for your assistance, citizens. I hope if you don't mind, we'll just take Urag back to the keep.
We'd actually like to accompany you. Tell the counselor why this man is guilty of the murders,
Very well.
and also get paid.
Very well.
Solving the murder of Sir Rondel.
Very
You're
well.
welcome. Sorry.
Yeah, they wanted to go and take credit.
Yeah.
I know. I was gonna
We
say,
did it single-handedly.
Yeah.
Just ran into him. So I guess everyone's headed to the keep now. So back to the Celadon Castle or Keep, I believe it was. Celadon Keep. So you're let through without any trouble. We can just go back to our region map at this point. Up here. Right. And he's all the way over there. You can keep yours too. Or we need the
He doesn't be all picky.
We need the action point. That's where it's all about.
If I had the badger, then I'd put the badger.
Or something small. I need like a little tiny flag thing,
That'd be tight.
All right, so back at Celadon Keep. So you're let in without any trouble, especially because you have something to show for your efforts. And you are brought before Vipenak, as you have seen before. And so you're there along with those guards, the guards that are always in that room who are kind of call them royal guards. They're not really royals, but they're royal guards, the equivalent, or bodyguards we call them. And, well, what do we have here?
I believe we have found the person who is responsible for the murders of Sir Rondel and his handmaiden, Gabrielle.
Okay, and you have proof, I take it?
Yeah, so... Go ahead.
While he says, I'm looking into...
While you search through your
I got it.
evidence thing.
Yeah, he has the weapon of choice that took the two's life, and I looked on his body and I found the curved blade and I set it on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
He's a ne'er-do-well of this city, so good selection.
So, I'm gonna give this long rendition of our entire murder history.
Okay.
So, upon
Excellent.
examining the room at Sir Rondel's place, we noticed that blood everywhere. We talked to Hagen and Gabrielle, and they mentioned a man named Vesrin, who is a very argumentative elf and also business partner to Sir Rondel. We thought maybe he would be the prime suspect. We went and talked to him. He told us no, he did not murder him, and gave us some insight into some of the business partners that could have been out to get him. Sir Rondel, I mean. Most likely being North Shore Trading and Wolfram, a trader. And so we wanted to take a look at North Shore Trading, and upon going to the docks during the night, just wandering about, enjoying the view, we noticed that some men had broken in and were rummaging about, and one of the orcs there breaking in said, "Urag sends his regards." We also have the cause of death being from a curved blade,
And I put my hand over the blade. That's right here.
which belongs to Urag. So now we have the murder weapon, and we have the motive.
What's the motive?
Well, we know that they were breaking into North Shore Trading, which does business with Sir Rondel. We didn't want to question him. We wanted to bring him before you, and
Bring further questions to you in person.
but all signs point to Urag being the killer.
Additional evidence we have found at the site of the murder where Sir Rondel was, where the window is, and on the floor there was footprints that matched Urag's size and foot.
So,
Don't mind her.
no motive.
She's
I got it.
Well, then why were they breaking into Sir Rondel's labeled crates inside North Shore Trading? There has to be some motive there.
So they targeted some merchant, but
And then they found out, and he's dead now.
Take out some growing the higher competition.
but he doesn't own that establishment, as far as I know.
Maybe he was paid to do it. Maybe somebody paid him to do it. I just know that he's the one that killed them. Whether he had any motive to do it, financial or otherwise, that is what you guys can figure out, but the actual murderer was him.
Because we have to know if this stops here, or if
Yeah,
this is
and-
an isolated incident of just a crazy orc, you know? Not
That's
that would
fair.
have surprised me, but
I mean, you guys have the, what was his title? The Archmage?
the just the guy that's like the mage in
The sorcerer dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what about him?
I'm sure I talked to Vesrin, and I cast a Zone of Truth on him to get the right answers out of him. I've expended my magical uses for the day. I cannot, but I'm sure that the sorcerer knows how to do that spell and could. And that would be how you find the truth.
If not, we
About
can
the
come
murder.
back tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just need 8 hours of rest. It's been a long day.
Well, the job's not done yet, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Would any of you care to do the honors? Bringing Urag to justice.
Oh, final blow.
I think we should still question them first if you don't believe that that's the end of it and the job's not done. Why would we kill our only lead at that point?
Just asking.
I'll do it. That's fine. But
He doesn't like
it, in my opinion, the buck stops with him if you want me to kill him. You want me to question him, you want me to kill him. I'll do either one. But I
Both.
want payment for killing him.
Of course,
Okay.
of course. And then actually, you are paid for the investigation itself, and so that's 1,200 gold to be split amongst the party.
It's 300 each.
Ooh.
Corn doesn't get his part.
So wait.
Ran off.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I'm like, can you and me split corns?
And you can have anything on the orc if you want it.
I will. I want to do an investigation.
Yeah, you should just take the blade. I think that'd be dope. Better than a club.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you still have that rotted club.
Yeah. Good old bubbly holy club. Alright, but yeah, I'll take his, what is it?
It's a scimitar.
Oh, yeah, I can do it.
So it's like, I think it's only a D6, or it might be a D8. Let me see what I have.
I can look at the book.
I had him using it, so it's a D6.
Okay.
So, same as the club, but it's
Slashing.
and not -1 for being gross.
I moved up in the world, you guys. Okay, so I take that. But I still want to do an investigation.
Okay, so you can just roll a dice.
Like, just
And if you can either let her do that, or you can. This is like you're going over him. He's tied up or whatever, and you're searching his pockets.
Heiveth's not going to do that
No.
because he's an honorable man.
Yeah.
I just like nice things.
I got a nice
Investigation, you said?
Yes.
Straight roll, 19.
Yeah. So first you find a small pouch that has 3 more of those gems that you saw.
Okay.
They look like these green little emeralds, but like encased in like a bit of metal, and there's kind of a slight shine to them.
Mm-hmm.
They seem magical.
Yeah.
And they probably are based on what you've seen happen.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you find a few just like various papers and stuff. They don't really look like they're written by Urag, but like there's stuff like from shops and stuff. A few like letter things here and there. If you want to go through them, you can.
Can I get a couple of those? I'll look through them with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that you can advantage that one.
Oh, better. 15.
Okay, so it's easy enough to find. You do find that there is something related to Sir Rondel. It seems to be. It's not a order to kill him, but it kind of is. It's worded in a way that's like, it would be better if this person wasn't around, all that kind of stuff, and talks about exchange of money and such. And oh yeah, there's also 500 gold on him
Alrighty.
in a different pouch.
Yeah, he'll take that.
And so there's that, and then there is also it's not like signed, but we do have, I believe, we have something at the bottom of the page. Here you go.
I circle all the wording and align it to make it clear that it was murder.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I
Like the important parts, like suggesting rather than doing directly.
Yeah, and on the bottom part, I fold it, rip it, and I put it in my pocket.
Okay. All right.
And I give it to him, and I tell him, I'm like, if this is
Him or me?
To the Penic.
yeah, I give it to
Yes.
him, and I say, if this isn't further truth.
And actually, you're gonna have to do deception for that. You're in the middle of this chamber ripping up a paper. I feel like, unless you want to do it openly, which you can do that too.
I'll do it openly.
Because then you're gonna get questioned about that, obviously.
I'm gonna question you about that.
What did you tear off that paper?
Yeah, would you tear off that paper?
It's for personal further investigation, sir.
May I see it?
Yes, you may.
Okay. And then you get the whole letter. I assume you hand the whole letter, right?
Yeah,
and then
I showed him the whole
And have you
letter.
explained the situation? I assume. All right.
Yeah.
I'm small.
Yeah.
Like sneaking over.
and I continue, and I'm like, sir, if you.
I think that answers a lot of questions, actually. I will have to call over our mage, but I think he may have something to say about this.
May I stay and
Certainly. Okay.
Already.
Just see if I have it in my notes. Information that I'm going to reveal. So if you guys need to talk, it would be a good time.
I pull him. I take him to the side. Him and Heiveth, and what's the sign again?
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Everybody in here knows now. I don't know why you have to take us to the side.
Well, I mean, he's discussing with his bodyguards
Right.
to get all that information. So you, me, and Heiveth.
Oh, so like a team huddle.
Yeah,
so
more of a team huddle. Yeah. Plus,
Okay.
I don't want Orc to know because I kind of feel like.
he's dead anyway.
I mean, that's true. But
So what did the letter say?
the letter was indicating about elimination of Serrano, but you know, in wording that suggests
Who was it? Was it signed? Was it like?
the only thing that was
It was
before we-
it was signed by the star. Yeah.
yes, signed by this.
Okay. As long as it's not veteran, because I'd be real mad.
So
As long as you help me out with mine.
they're coming back in, but and they're still conferring with each other. So they'll probably
Yeah.
say something soon.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I don't really care. This is not my town.
Nor it is mine, but my problems are following me. So. You're looking for your troubles.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill it. Yeah.
And so now we have Vapenak is back with the court mage, and I understand that you wanted to know a little bit more about that letter that you found.
Yes.
Well, it seems that it is part of the Scythe Order, and I would recommend steering clear of them. In fact, even your involvement in this may put you at risk, as well as the rest of your party. But,
Thanks for that.
of course,
Yeah.
for the kingdom, of course.
Crown and country.
They mostly, their exact motives are not known, but they tend to target those in power that they feel do not deserve it. I believe you said there may have been some negotiations and trades that may have been less than honest with.
A little shoddy, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Perhaps that put him higher on the list, but all in power are a threat, really.
Mhm.
It's very unfortunate, but it seems that Urag is just but a mercenary in this.
This is very disheartening. My village got attacked by the Scythe Order. Excuse me. My apologies.
Oh no, this is like.
I gotta get Luke Skywalker.
Set your feelings.
Gotta get Luke Skywalker. Hit that one hole. Okay.
You know what to do.
But this order has attacked my village, leaving death and destruction in its wake. To see it,
The entire village?
the entire village.
Strange.
I don't know where my mother is. I haven't seen her since that night it all began. I really wish not to speak any more about this, but if you have any more information about them, please. I'm willing to listen. And I put my hand on my bag where my father's book is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, thank you for your time, and I immediately leave the room.
Can I roll perception to see her do that?
Leaving the well, you're all
No,
in there.
not leaving the room. To see her like motion toward the bag.
Certainly.
To like glean meaning from that.
So insight. Let's say insight.
Insight.
Because it's not like it was a sneaky thing.
That is +7. That's a 16.
So you can sense that there was something. That gesture meant something. You don't know what,
Okay.
but there was something. So you're leaving at this point.
Yeah, I'm heading right back to
And actually, you can make a perception check yourself as you leave.
Yeah, got bad eyes. Wait, 8.
You know, it's you're back in that lobby. You know, it's just a really nice one. There's some of the stonework has some intricate little.
I just keep walking.
It's fine. All right. So the rest of the party, I believe we're still with the court mage. I would take it. If you do, are you familiar with this symbol? I would take it that you memorize this.
Oh yes.
Should you run into it again?
It was a little bit more rudimentary the first time I saw it, but yeah.
You saw it in a different form.
Yeah, just the outline. The druid, she had it with her.
You
So
saw
some-
this previously as a different form. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
We'll have to catch up with her later.
It was just the outline she showed me. She said something about her village. I don't know. I didn't know her at the time. She was kind of rambling.
Well, it seems that the case is mostly closed, so I will leave you and back to whatever business you have.
Just don't need me to kill him.
That's not me to decide. So he exits, because this is the mage guy. So
Oh, that's right. Okay.
yeah, so he's the smart one who's talking about
Right. Gotcha.
the organization and actually he needs to actually quickly make his own thing. Oh, and he actually rolled a natural 20. So as he starts to walk away, he notices in the letter, he looks down and he looks a bit concerned, and he quickly whispers with Panak, and then he turns to who's remaining in the party and he's like, did you say or do anything that you wouldn't want known on your way to the keep?
On the way to the keep. When?
Just now.
No.
Okay.
I mean, we were with the guards the whole time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this particular letter, there is a scrying enchantment within the broken wax seal.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that has transpired in this chamber may possibly be known to others outside. Most likely the Scythe Order.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they will be well aware that Urag has been captured and very likely the captors.
Well, tell them we're coming. That's all I gotta say.
And then he does like a little wave his hands a bit, and he just the letter burns up, or whatever. We're assuming that he made a copy. Not that he really needs it.
Yeah, he's the guy.
Yeah, he's smart enough to remember stuff. He doesn't have to write stuff down.
He's the whole jury, so.
Yeah, so you are in the courtyard, we'll say, at this point. You're walking away, and you can make a perception check now.
Okay. For the stonework? Because I get an advantage on that. Or not advantage, but like an extra.
The stonework is she didn't roll well, so I gave her a stonework description.
Okay. I was just making sure. It was not supposed to be.
No.
Ooh, I am oblivious.
You know, we'll give Heiveth as well. Morthos is still copying books right now. 'Cause that's like gonna not get him killed.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's 19 or 20.
Heiveth kind of looks like he heard something maybe, but like in the distance, but not too much of an issue. And then Vipenek goes, so, would you like an extra fee?
I would love an extra fee.
Well, have at it then.
Alright.
So the guards, I believe they will have no trouble trying to, yes, they're probably not going to have any, or maybe they will. They do have trouble subduing him to the ground, and actually he's broken free, he's bound though, And
so he's kind of like hopping.
so he's just gotten away from the guards, but they're able to quickly round him up again, very easily. I'm not even gonna roll the rest with that 20. So now they're kind of holding him, and he's like, "No, don't."
As much as I love killing orcs, why not?
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to this man. Why don't?
Oh, Urag?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pay you twice what he gave.
Yeah.
You know I'm good for it.
I just took all of the gold.
I've got more. I can get more.
Alright. I'm gonna turn to Vipenic, and I'm gonna say, didn't you want to send a message?
Very much so.
So, like, I'll do it. That's fine. You know...
You don't have to. We have plenty of people that can do it.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think it would send a message to everyone in Crystal Cliff. I'm sorry.
We can send him. I don't know if we need to send him to Crystal Cliff.
Emerald Shore. That's what.
He could escape on the way anyways. It'd be expensive.
I meant you wanted to send a message not to mess with nobles, and also. Now,
Well, we would place the body on a pike afterwards.
But we could make it a public execution and send a message to the Scythe Order, now that they don't have the scrying ability. Well, now that we mean business, and then I'm coming. Right?
This intrigues me.
Yeah.
Do you have something more spectacular in mind than just a
you
simple...
I'm sure we could procure some sort of oversized, like, guillotine axe sort of situation, maybe? I don't have to be the one to do it. A dwarf killing an orc, that happens all the time. But, you know.
And now, actually, you can make another perception check.
Okay.
And actually, there's basically like 3 perception checks going on here, I believe. Well, there's only 2 of you right now, so only 2. So Morthos is not there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, you hear something faint, but nothing crazy.
I hope it ain't me.
You are outside the castle walls now, so
Yeah.
you're heading to the inn, I assume.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
going to Ruffles.
Well, this can be arranged. We would have to announce it. Could take a couple days. And then you actually, in the back of the room, a door does bust open.
Okay.
And there are 2 hooded figures.
Oh, boy.
I'm for me.
If you had just rolled well the first time, we would have known about this. I mean, yeah, I failed my own perception check like 4 times, but...
You're 4 to my 1.
Yeah.
And so as the doors bust open with these 2 hooded figures, the kind of the bodyguard type guys, they immediately turn around kind of with their weapons ready to go. And then seeing that, seeing that, the 2 hooded figures, they run out to a left passageway and sprint down that hallway. Moments later, several guards coming back from that same door they came out of, chasing them down that way.
Okay.
Okay, there was a chasing.
Yes, there is a chase. There's hot pursuit in the castle right now.
Okay.
So there was probably some fighting. Maybe that's what Heiveth was hearing in the back somewhere else. And I believe it is best that this audience has come to an end.
Okay.
People have busted into the chamber,
Yeah,
so
that's
I would ask that you please leave. Guards, take the orc away.
Alright. And I guess we're going to...
So you are actually in the courtyard now, and there's actually been...
As we were walking out, did we just see them, like, taking off down the hallway, or, like...
Well, because think of it this way, like it's a square room kind of thing, and then they're in the middle, you're kind of in front, they come in the back door, and then they bust out a side passageway.
Oh, and
so you're leaving
walk out
this
the
way.
front.
So
Okay.
you're leaving out a different direction. They're just trying to escape, it seems, whoever they are.
Gotcha.
And so you're out in the courtyard, and at this time the alarm has been sounded, and you're outside. They've closed the gate at this point.
Okay,
So
I can't get in if I want.
so you're actually kind of at least briefly stuck in the courtyard while this
Okay.
kind of plays out. I mean, you saw that Urag was taken down a different direction as you and Heiveth, and you actually see. You both get a perception, actually.
A lot of perception.
13 for me. He rolled a 16 by itself. So
He actually points out that he sees there is a couple of probably the same ones scaling one of the walls off on the far end.
Okay.
And he points it out so then you can see that too, that they're scaling the wall and it looks like they're up there, and it just looks like they jumped down. Looks like.
So
I mean, it's pretty high up. They probably, wouldn't.
Feather fall or something maybe.
Yeah, not sure. And then the guards are running about. Looks like trying to find these people.
Okay. I'm just gonna like grab a guard as he's running by and be like, "Did you see the guy go over the wall?
Where?
Over there."
Guards, that way.
Yeah.
So they send you see some of them get up on the wall and they're looking around. They don't see anything, but they're searching that area now.
Okay. Well, I guess we're kind of stuck here. So, for the most part, which way are the guards going? Just like
Everywhere.
chaos in the streets.
Chaos, but yes, in the inside of
Right.
the castle area. So there's the keep, but then there's the inner walls. So you're in the inner walls. So there's not many buildings. There's the keep, there's the chapel, and there's the wall around it essentially.
Okay.
And then is there any reaction that because you see that something crazy just happened after you left?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna keep going, or are you gonna?
I hear the sound, and so I just pick up my pace and I try to head there quicker.
To the inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get to the inn, and then we'll get back to you later. Yeah.
No, I want to cast. I want to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
So I don't I'm just fearful, and then I.
Okay. So why don't you roll stealth? Plus 10 though, right?
Yeah. So 22.
Yeah, because I had an 18. I was like, okay. So no one detected you getting back to the inn, not even the innkeeper or the bartender guy, unless you wanted to buy a drink.
No, I'm good. I just want to spook.
Okay.
Since I got a 20, I want to spook Ruffles. Like Ruffles.
Very successful. Very successful. With the help of magic, you.
He doesn't have
Killed your badger to death.
He doesn't have a weak heart like I do, so stronger than me.
So after an amount of time, things calm down. It seems like they're not going to find who they're looking for,
Okay.
and so it's less hectic. And actually, a guard is sent over by you. It's like, would you care to speak again with Vipenek? There is some update.
Okay.
That's the
Sure.
current situation. So you and Heiveth are brought back into the chambers.
Aren't you glad you're not here for this?
Yeah,
Sitting on 1,000 gold right now.
until Morthos comes.
Yeah, well, he doesn't.
But he
know.
wasn't there. He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't know how much gold I had.
He still wants
I'll
to
start flaunting that eventually. He'll know.
Oh yeah.
It seems something has been stolen from the castle, as one might guess. And you seem, well, you're not there, but you seem a well enough to do party. I need someone to immediately head to Crystal Cliff and deliver this news. We have seen our, who we're looking for at least, has left out the eastern gate. We've sent word to shut down the harbor so that no ships leave. So they will have to they will flee into the countryside.
Okay.
Their only real options will be to get to Crystal Cliff, or if they have some sort of, they can fly maybe, but they won't be getting through Greenwall, not
Right.
a chance.
Yeah.
So, but if they can get to Crystal Cliff before someone else can, they may be able to escape.
Okay.
So I would need someone to leave quite quickly and deliver the message there that they are to take the same precautions until they can be tracked down. It is a very valuable, it is actually information.
Okay.
That's as much as I would be willing to tell you.
It's fair.
So it's not simple gold. We could hardly care about that.
So they learned something. Or somebody has some information to give to somebody else.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We have our suspicions of what it is and who. We know what it is, and we know probably who would want it, but
Who would want it?
that's not for you to know.
Well, what am I supposed to tell Crystal?
We'll give you a message to send to the Council of Trades there. I will
I know
give.
her quite well.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
It's a she. So.
I know his.
But you would know that. You would know
I-
that. You would know that though,
Yeah.
because that's You're where you're from.
Yeah.
So we'll pretend that didn't happen, unless you were making.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
his brother. I know her brother real well.
Ah,
Yeah.
that you do. Well,
Tommy boy. I don't know.
He's
Sorry.
trying so hard. It's so hard.
it would pay well, and
Okay.
I am sure that there would be handling the situation. You would be very high on the list of those who would they would seek to hire.
Okay. You said that the harbor's shut down, right?
Here it is, but not in Crystal Cliff. The
Right.
word would have to get there.
We might know a guy who could get us a ship. I know you shut down the harbor, but is there any way we could leave?
We could let you do that, but the way the winds are, the road would probably be faster.
Be faster, gotcha. Okay. Then I guess we'll have to get on the road.
Though we will send a ship as well.
Alright, just in case.
Yeah.
We'll be.
That's a good idea.
Thank you. Alright, I mean, we have a wagon, but like, I feel like we need a little something faster. You got anything for us that we could borrow, procure?
Well, you have plenty that you've just been given, but
No, yeah.
if you need expenses, that will certainly be covered.
Are you good?
Try to get. We're not sitting together. It's not the same. We can't whisper. But continue.
You know, just you know, I mean, we could take what we have, but you want it done as quickly as possible. I just assume you guys have, you know.
Very well. I
The
will
horses
have.
you give the
I
guards
will
or
have a second letter made up so that you may take some horses each
Okay.
individually, which will be there for you until to be exchanged at Crystal Cliff.
Perfect.
So you'll have faster travel, and so he has his the court mage prepare that secondary letter. He already had the other one written up
Yeah.
and sealed. So this one is to Kaelessa Mayron, Counselor of Trades.
Okay.
And any Crystal Cliff questions, you just basically get like a don't roll a one. I'll probably tell you what it is,
Gotcha.
because that is exactly like your guy.
So, M-A...
Kaylessa, then Mayron is Maeren, and it's Counselor of Trades.
R-E-N?
R-E-N, Mayron.
Mayron. Okay. Alright. We'll be on our way at once.
Okay, so you're given a sealed letter that goes to her, and you're giving a second unsealed letter that goes to give you a passage or to give you horses. It doesn't specify how many you need, because he knows that there's more in the party, because he still thinks that Morthos is the party leader.
That's so smart.
That's fair. Alright. I'll tell Morthos the good news, and we'll be on our way at once.
Very good.
Just, I'm gonna pretend to be Heiveth just for a second. just
Okay.
to give-
Okay, just to get some information. Okay.
Yeah. How long will this trip? How long will this? How long would this trip take us?
Should take 2 days, maybe less, with the extra accommodations.
Okay. We'll be on our way. I felt like I was Heiveth for a second because he doesn't do the chick.
The one question you got.
Yeah. One question. Okay. Cool.
No. So, I guess we'll take our leave.
And also here is 500 up front.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'll take that.
You have to split that amongst the party.
Calm down, Heiveth. We will. Do you want to hold on to it?
I
No,
will.
you don't. Okay. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I am Heiveth. Speaking of which, that extra money you have to split it amongst the party because
He asked me what I could find.
I'm a paladin.
Do you want dirty money that I stole off of a man?
We can give it to the church.
You can give your portion to the church.
The extra. How much?
You're Bahamut anyway.
No.
What do you care about Heronius?
How much extra is from?
200?
Okay. I'm off a character like at that point. Like, oh, 200. Never mind. You keep it.
Okay.
Heiveth would never talk like you. He just give you that look and just call it a day.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. We'll go back to the end. We'll tell Morthos and we'll tell Shava. what's going on.
Okay. So, or you just want to just do that in a sentence and move on?
And where's Corn?
Oh, like, are you?
Yeah, no, as I come back to the end, I'll be like, ever noticed that our gnome friend is like gone? Like he just.
The last I've seen of him was he headed to his room because of that.
Go check on his room real quick.
All right. So you arrive at the door. Now what?
Just knock on the door. Yeah.
No answer.
Well, just open the door.
It's stuck.
Okay. Morthos.
What's up?
I think,
He's writing his book. He gets up from it. What is it?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sipping his water.
Yeah, I think this door is locked or stuck or something.
Oh, I got that. It goes open easily. It's actually very simple. So it pops it, then he goes back to his room and does his writing.
By the way, I think we're good on the whole book thing. Like, we kind of got.
I gotta get all three.
No, I know, but like, I'm pretty sure we got the guy that was asking you for him. So, like, you can keep doing it if you want, but we gotta go to Crystal Cliff. So,
Wait, we're leaving town?
Whole thing, yeah.
If we're leaving town, I'll come along.
Yeah.
But we're leaving now.
Pretty much, yeah. I was gonna eat corn. And we're gonna.
So he's gonna go pack up.
Alright.
I'm so hungry.
Gonna open Corn's door.
Yeah.
Okay. So inside of Corin's room, it's emptier than it should be. In fact, it's completely empty. It's not like the bed, all the furniture, everything's gone.
And that was just a normal room. That was free.
And then, but the window is broken though.
Somebody sucked the room out of the room. Alright, that's weird. I'm just gonna close the door again.
Guess he's gone.
Yeah.
That's a funny way to get one of the characters.
Plot hole.
I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna turn to the bartender and be like, "Hey, you know one of your rooms is missing?"
What?
Like, if you go up there, like everything's gone.
Which one?
The one the gnome's been staying in. Second door.
He's
on the
gonna
right.
go check it out now.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he comes back down, very strange look on his face, and he goes back to the bar and keeps doing what he's doing.
It's just like, let's carry on.
I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. But I'm in my room.
I'm actually going to ask the barkeep if he has any like, sort of like wine skins or something to carry drink in that I could buy from him.
Yeah, I could sell you one. Do you want it filled with anything, or you just want an extra skin?
I'll get it filled with your finest ale.
Okay. So ale is probably like fill that would be like a silver, and let's call it another silver for the skin. So 2 silver to have the full ale skin.
Cool. What?
How much silver you got?
5 silver
Okay.
left. Alright, thank you very much. And then, so I already told you, or you're in your room, but okay. So
Morthos knows he's packing up. Heiveth already knows he doesn't have anything to pack. He's a cleric about you just have what's on you mostly.
And be like,
What time of day is it?
This would just be like afternoon, so we're starting to get because you did the other stuff in the morning, and then it was like the middle of the day when you went into the alley, and so now it's probably like traveling across town like late afternoon.
We investigated North Shore in the morning.
Yeah.
Over to the alley.
Yeah. Is where I bought the cape for Heiveth and
Yeah.
Would that still be open around this time?
Yeah, you could get there.
Okay, cool.
It's not like nighttime or anything.
Okay. I just want to know.
You knock on her door.
I open.
Get your stuff. We're leaving.
What?
We gotta go to Crystal Cliff. You like to storm off places. Stick around sometime. You'll learn some information. We gotta go to Crystal Cliff. We gotta go now. Vamoose.
Can you at least tell me more than just that?
That's all I got. We gotta go to Crystal Cliff. We gotta send a message.
I lead Ruffles, like I point out, and so Ruffles just lead, he's leading, and I put my hand on Thanean's head, and I'm like, give me a second, I have to go.
Get your hand off my head.
Give me.
I told you already.
Give me a second. I have to go pick up something. That's all I need. And
It'll be here when you get back. The cape for your badger can wait. It'll still be there.
it took a day.
It took a week.
No, it's a day. Because the size of Ruffles, it wasn't that much material. It's gonna
And
take
it's still gonna be there. Every time, it's an hour walk to the docks. And an hour walk back.
It wasn't to the docks.
Wait.
It was close to the docks.
It
It was
was
in that
close to
same
the docks.
district.
Okay.
So you want me to wait 2 hours for you to pick up a coat for your badger so we don't get cold? Let's go.
I follow.
Okay. And then, of course, Morthos is ready to go, and Heiveth assumedly would do. So, assume you are leaving town at this point.
Yep.
Unless there's any quick things to handle.
Well, we have to give the letter to the guy at the stables. That's really good.
Okay, so you go to the stables, and you are met with a kind of a gruff kind of stable hand type. What can I do for you?
We need your finest horses. I'm gonna flash them.
Finest, finest. Oh,
Finest.
very nice, very nice. Oh, it includes a tip. Well, right this way.
Right.
And so you are shown to several different horses. There's kind of like the work horses, and then there's kind of like the more like the riding kind, I guess, so you would call them. And they comes in all sorts of colors and stuff, and like would. Yes, they do. If you would like a pony, you may have a pony.
I mean, as emasculating as it is, I don't think I could fit. And I don't want to be hoisted onto one, so I guess I'm going to have to ride pony.
I find a black Mustang.
Okay.
If they have one. And I just put my hand on them. I give them an apple. I ride them.
Okay.
Fucking rotting apples.
Thank you very much. They're not.
Well, it's a week. It might be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was fresh, if it was fresh.
They're fresh.
Anyway.
Ziploc bag.
So we assume everyone can get a horse to their liking, or pony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're able to set out. And then what are we doing with the cart and that horse? Are we just leaving it, or?
I'll just tell the guy we'll be back in less than a week.
So you want to stable it with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you just
Okay.
keep this?
The letter will cover that.
Cool.
It's basically kind of a blank check, kind of for horses at least.
I go to him and I give him 2 gold and I ask him if while we're gone, can you fix up the wagon?
Or find a guy who can.
Yeah, find someone.
Certainly. It may. Well, actually, I could just add it to the expenses on this letter. So actually, it would be not a problem to have that fixed. Is there any upgrades or anything? I mean, obviously, part of the work does good if I can give more work. Someone. It's just kind of a. Was it a prison, like a little cage?
Yeah.
It was.
Do you want it to be a cage
story.
again?
Not really cage, more of a
Covered wagon?
a covered
Maybe
wagon.
like
Just
Something.
a simple covered wagon.
or neat as possible.
Or
Very
Nate,
comfortable.
or Nate, if we. Okay, well, I'll see what I can pull.
Well, listen, it's fine. He is covered. He said it's covered.
Yeah, when you get this kind of letter, you have to,
Thank you.
when you get,
Thank you.
What do you mean, thank you?
So
you just push as far as you can and apologize later if it's too much.
something with a nice little horse bed and storage.
Okay, so we need storage. Rust, you said?
Rest, like a bedding or something.
Oh, like a bed. Okay.
Or
Bed, covered.
The dwarf doesn't like to sleep on the ground. So
I don't.
give him something nice and high.
Okay, a small dwarf bed.
Maybe like a detachable, extra seat that I could plop myself on. Be at the same height as everybody else when I'm driving.
So a carriage seat. Okay.
But don't call it a carriage seat. That's masculine.
Call it a dwarf seat.
Hey, excuse you. Make it a high elf seat.
Yeah, feel higher, huh?
Yeah.
It goes lower so that your head doesn't hit things, when you're going under a bridge or something. All right, I think that is pretty good, and that's that. I wouldn't want to push it too far.
Yeah. Can't get a crossbow shooter in the back now.
That's a bit pushing it here.
Could you do something?
for the right price, of course.
Okay.
We could find somebody. I mean, we could go down to the docks, find some ship weapons, put it on a carriage. It would be
Put a
very
harpoon,
slow.
Yeah.
But anything's possible with enough coin.
Yeah, no,
You
I'm
got,
just
you
wondering.
got enough.
I don't have enough coin for that.
I mean,
I don't have like 200 gold. What are you talking about?
I don't know. You've been walking funny.
I'm always walking fast.
A little odder than usual, but
I don't know why you make such a big deal out of this. I like money. I have money now. He's stealing it from everybody. I'm one of Morthos. He's stealing it from everybody.
Morthos is like, me?
I've never stolen anything from the party.
From the party.
I don't know why you
And
guys
neither
keep
of us.
saying that.
Neither of any of us.
Okay, well, thank you for helping us out.
So 1 fine wagon and 3 horses, 1 pony. So,
Yeah, fuck it. Just give me a regular horse.
okay.
I'll
Don't
figure
fall
out a
off.
way. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, definitely.
So 4 horses and 1 finely prepared carriage in about a week or so.
Perfect. And we're just gonna kind of run off into the
All right.
sunset.
And mark off your 2 gold. And so now, are we headed out, or is there any other small trips?
No, I don't think I need it.
You need to pick up something on the way or whatever.
No, I think that'll just about do it.
All right. So we are sure. All right. So now we're going to be heading out. So you're able to make a little bit more headway with the horses rather than the carriage, because these are nice horses. But normal horses don't necessarily provide faster travel necessarily. It's just you don't expend energy.
Right.
So, but these were nice ones, so a little bit faster. And you're actually within 1 day's traveling, you're able to make it to the old tavern that you previously visited.
Oh man, more old familiar faces. I like that.
Yeah.
Where is it? Maybe I didn't pack it. Oh, I
The
did.
3 shades in?
It is the Tree Shade
Tree
Pit
Shade.
Stop.
Pit stop.
Yeah.
Gas station.
Oh no, I just put that like
We made a pit stop.
it's just the
after-
Tree Shade Inn, I think.
Yeah.
I just wrote Pit Stop because I thought it was like. And then, do you want to do anything there, or do you want to just get rooms and then
Yeah.
continue? All right. So that one, we had the 5 silver room, gold for a better room, and that's the one that had the 2 gold special where you could like cram everyone in if you wanted to.
Do you have anything like extra good?
There's the noble rooms for 1 gold each.
Nothing beyond that. That's the best you got.
Like the diamond.
Yeah. I mean,
Diamond pack.
I'm
package.
significantly more well off than I was the last time you saw me.
Well, let's see. We have.
What do you want, man?
Well,
I like to live well.
there are some of the noble rooms are attached. You could get 2 and then open the doors and have a slightly
Have a
bigger.
party with yourself.
Yep, I could have one. For
We could
hanging
have
out and-
the beds removed from one of the rooms, and you could have a living area in that one.
Could I do that and then just move the beds together and I get like one big bed to roll around?
We'll have it done right away.
Thank you.
So that would be 2 gold for your room,
All right.
and then the rest of the party.
I don't wish to have one.
Okay. So you're outside, and then I think Morthos would be fine with the single noble room.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll get a 1 gold that he spent.
Right on his.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna spend 1 gold to get a noble room, and then Heiveth is just going to do the basic room for 5 silver. He would be very happy to share if you would like to share a room, but
No, not tonight.
yeah. Just 4 common room.
Cool.
Then are you doing anything?
What time of day is it? I mean,
This is like night, so you traveled all day to reach the halfway point.
well, do we want to do anything? Do you want to just go straight to bed, or do you want?
I mean, I could like hang out and sing some songs, but for the most part, I'm not doing any questing. I go on any adventures.
But you're on an adventure right
Well,
now.
any side adventures.
Yeah, there is a time constraint in this one, so.
Okay. I at least look over my shoulder to see if, like, they're all heading to bed. And, if, like, is there, where the inn is it, like outside you see the inn and, like, the forest is, like, not too far from it?
It would take some hours of travel, but the forest is, you can see it from outside the inn. Because you're closer to, like, the base of the Emerald Hills here.
Okay.
This is like the central point, like, that, it's like the main thoroughfare that people stay at this place. That's why they have that adventure special room and all that stuff.
Okay. I make sure nobody's following me and I start heading into the forest.
Okay.
And,
So it'll take, like, an hour to get there, and
yeah.
just keep in mind if you go too late and you don't get any rest, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, like, cause, yeah, okay. I want to find just a nice open area, and I sit, and I pull out my father's book, and I set it down, and Ruffles is with me, and I just tell him, I'm like, Ruffles, find bushes and keep a lookout. I don't want anybody to follow or to.
He nods his head, and he's gonna look around. He's just keeping watch.
Okay, cool. So, I don't want to read this. I don't wish to read this. I push it to the side and I begin to meditate for a minute.
Okay.
I'm asleep. I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and they're not here, so they're not gonna do anything.
Okay, cool. No, because
Morthos is gonna drink some water before he gets to bed.
flip a dagger around his hand, so
Yeah.
flashy.
all Morthosy like. Is it a full moon tonight?
It is not a full moon tonight, but it's getting there, so probably soon.
Cool. I start opening my father's book,
Okay.
and I just quickly look through the pages. Do I have to do a perception check to see it?
This is gonna be investigation. And so what are you trying to do? You're looking through the page, you're just skimming it.
Just skimming it, but I'm trying to really look for that symbol, like,
Okay,
if
okay.
it's, what was it?
Was investigation.
Investigation. 10.
So there's not really any pictures in it, and there's very little that you can read. You see, like, you can understand letters and stuff, but this is like some different variant of Elvish that you cannot read.
Ooh. Okay, I close the book and.
Because this was the book that you were going to be taught how to read that dialect. Was part of what it was.
Okay. I pick up the book and I grab Ruffles and I just head back to the inn. Just because I'm gonna still sleep outside, but
Okay.
I'm closer to the inn.
Okay. And I think that handles everything for this stop, pit stop, I guess. So now we will continue. Correct?
I was actually wondering
Yes.
if we could end maybe a little early, just so I could try to finish the paper. Like,
Okay, I will
If
make it
there's
end in
anything-
like 2 seconds.
okay,
Alright.
like I was thinking, like if there's anything on the way to Crystal Cliff, we could just get to Crystal Cliff and end. So if you have anything planned or something.
There is something planned, so
Okay.
I'm going to end it there.
Cool.
So we'll do that for like a minute or 2.
That's fine.
All right. So we continue on the way to Crystal Cliff, and we do come upon a up ahead in the road. Actually, we can do a perception check for this, so you get 2 for that. 2 people. Actually, there's a third because Morthos is here.
Oh,
so.
yeah, I got more of those.
Yeah, great.
Natural 20.
All right.
18 and
So very clearly you see that there are logs that have been cut into the middle of the roadway, and there are several hooded people just hanging around. There's a campfire. They're just kind of chilling around as you start to approach. So you're far enough of a distance away. You're not like on top of them or something.
I immediately cast Pass Without Trace.
How does that work on people?
Well, you have to
Plus
be with,
10 stealth.
Yeah, you have to be around, like, like.
Yeah, but it's like a zone.
No, it's just on the party. So it's just like it's
Yeah.
up to so many people, I think. But we're not big enough that it matters. It's just like everyone gets it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Would we be able to go around the road without them seeing us, even with this plus 10?
You'd have to take a longer route, but you could go around them for sure.
I think we should go around them.
I don't want to see it.
I mean, that's kind of why we're... They are the message we're delivering.
Honestly, I agree with you. I just don't.
We're far enough away, you don't have to whisper.
Well, I don't want to go. Whatever you say, let's go.
Alright, we're gonna go around.
Okay, so you're gonna go around. All right, so then I guess that's like stealth on everyone. You and Heiveth have disadvantage on stealth with your armor. So a 7, and then his disadvantage. So he gets a second one as well.
16.
You both get, yeah, so
I got a 3 for Morthos.
7. So he gets a 16. What did Morthos have?
I got a 3 for him, but I feel
He
like,
has so much on stealth.
Yeah, I
it's
feel
probably
like-
still like a 17. or
yeah, I
something.
feel like it'd still be high.
All right, so the question is more like how are you trying to get around them now based on what the response is going to be?
Is
So you said in the middle of the road,
And
then
they're just kind of camped next to the road.
to the left or to the right?
To the looking at them to the right.
Okay.
So you're heading this way, and they're to the right.
And-
So the forest is to the left, kind of more open land is to
So
the
we'll have
right.
to go through the forest.
Yeah,
then.
we're gonna try to go more into the forest.
Okay, so they did spot some people are up the road. They see that they're trying to go around. You can see that they see you, but they make no attempt to go into the forest or anything like that.
Alright, and then we're just gonna, if they make a motion, we'll just book it. But like otherwise, we're just gonna like steering clear of them.
Okay, so then this will just be a quick let's do nature or athletic. Well, what would be horse riding?
Probably
Animal.
athletics or animal handling.
Animal handling, yes, perfect.
Plus 5 for that. Let's go.
17 for me, natural 1 for Heiveth.
So
18 for me, 9 for Morthos.
okay, so we have 3 fails, 2 successes. 1 is double fail. So
Yeah, it's a.
yeah, for
Is it for you or
No, for him.
yeah,
How much you get?
I
he did
got-
fine. Yeah.
I got a 17. I'm good.
On a big old horse. Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of wisdom. Animals like me.
Yeah, he just pets the side of the mane or whatever. Yeah.
So it's like he's not
I
the
got
horse.
balance, but like.
The horse isn't running as fast, so you don't have to fall off. Okay, I got it.
So essentially, there's no problem with these fellows here, and they look like trouble, but they're not running after you or anything, and you're basically able to get to Crystal Cliff, and but you're not actually in Crystal Cliff proper.
Since 9:15 we got it.
Oh, okay.
Cool. We were just packing up.
Yeah, so I will just finish up then. So you do not ride in Crystal Cliff itself. The gates are closed, but you are in Crystal Crag, just on the edge there.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Crystal Crag.